And if you're down for more infotainment, information, and entertainment, like and subscribe in between the lines. And it goes back to your question or your thought about Matt Ryan being the president of football at the Atlanta Falcons, in which they created a position. That last year they didn't have that position, so they wanted Matt Ryan back really, really bad to do that. I think it's nothing but positive, Vaughn, until he gets in there and he does something wrong. What's wrong? I mean, because he's not coming in there to hire a coach. He's not coming there to hire a GM. He's coming there to be a consultant. He's coming there to be another eyes, another set of ears, another set of eyes. What's wrong? Now I know a lot of people would tell me, "Hey, he made some bad decisions in the Super Bowl, getting walked back down 28-3, and he let the Patriots come back." Okay, that's a team effort. Maybe he could have done some things differently. But come on, don't judge the man thinking he gonna be in the front office if you don't like him and what he did in a Falcons uniform. Give him a chance, man. A football guy, a leader, in my opinion, that knows a lot of ball in the building. I think is a good hire. What say you?
Well, I think that Falcons jersey you got on is absolutely horrible. For one,
You don't know the number.
I see that might be Mike Vick because I see a 7 and it can't be nothing else.
Why?
Who? What other number? I know that ain't Matt Ryan. 14.
Yeah.
Turn around. Who is 14? Man, since when you get an Atlanta Falcon jersey, dude? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If they got your name on it, you did run the city at one time, so I take that back. But as you asked me, I definitely was. I thought that was 7. I thought that was a big jersey, but I'm like, wait a minute, is that a Falcon jersey? I just see it now.
Brother. My brother, that's 1-4, man.
Okay. And that's I ask you another question shortly in regards to that number. What Matt Ryan, I like the hire. You know, I was never a huge Matt Ryan fan, but you can't take nothing away from him. He a Hall of Famer. He know football.
That's it.
Who else the Falcons gonna hire? This is what I was gonna say. I'm sick and tired of the Falcons hiring, like you said, non-CEOs or no names. It's time for them to get a big fish. They just let one go. So I don't know who that big fish is gonna be, but you gonna try it, everybody from Mike Smith. You gonna try it. Who do we just recently have?
Raheem
Morris.
He was a retread though.
But since they had Shanahan, but Shanahan was the offensive coordinator.
Right.
Who was the head coach then?
That was the boy in Commanders, Dan Quinn.
Like, I'm just sick and tired of it. Like, if you gonna if you gonna be a pretender, be a pretender. But if you ready to be for real, bring somebody in here like a Matt Ryan. That's a big name. It need to be somebody that's gonna make a splash, that's respectable. They're gonna done it on the highest level. It's time for them to go ahead and get Belichick from North Carolina. It's time.
I would agree with you, Vaughn, if we just didn't talk about how a team did it up there in Pittsburgh. Why can't you do it that way?
What you mean, how a team did it?
Why can't you trust your interview process and get a guy that's not a big name?
Because you can't.
Because I told you,
you ain't been in
Bill
the playoffs
wasn't
in 8
a big
weeks.
name.
You ain't been to the playoffs in 8 years. I'm not trusting whatever y'all doing ain't working. That's why you hired Matt Ryan.
Yeah, but maybe Matt Ryan can go and kick the tires on somebody, maybe an assistant coach or maybe a quarterback's coach or maybe a coach that just had 1 year defensive coordinator that he sees and knows that maybe that guy is a leader of men. Let's bring him in and give him a chance. And I don't want, so I see where you're coming from, Fawn, but I'm willing to try somebody new to try to see if you got a chance of finding a diamond in the rough.
They gonna be trying to get a diamond in the rough and ain't been to the playoffs in 8 years.
Raheem Morris wasn't a diamond in the rough. Raheem Morris had failed already as a head coach.
Well, they were trying to turn trash into treasure. Either way, Either
Yeah.
way, the decision-making process in the Atlanta Falcon organization has
Yes.
not been very well. It's time to
Not
bring
been well at
a
all.
championship coach in, not trying to make a championship coach. If they ain't getting Kyle Shanahan that took him to the Super Bowl, they got Matt Ryan back. It's time to get a name that's going to be respectable, because right now you still ain't got no quarterback. And the biggest decisions in the organizations that's going to uphold the organizations is your head coach and your quarterback, and they ain't got neither.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sick and tired of it. The Falcons is like the
I feel you,
Cowboys.
bro.
Cowboys ain't had a big name
No,
coaching
no, no,
since
no, no, no,
Bill
no, 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 no.
Parcells.
No.
How so?
The Falcons are not like the Cowboys. The Cowboys are champions.
No, dude, don't tell me about no championship 30 years ago. I'm sick of it.
They are champions.
No, I'm saying in regards to lately. What have you done for me last 2 decades? What championship they got?
None.
How many championships they got since Skylar been born?
None.
All right. Well, then don't tell me something about when you was 10 years old.
I mean, come on. I mean, what the Steelers had? Steelers
got 2 championships.
No, that's since Skylar's been born.
They got one at least since he been born.
No.
Yeah, they gonna have a championship within 17 years.
Tomlin won in Skylar's 17. Tomlin won in 2007, and Skylar was born in 2008.
Well, at least they've been relevant. They've been to the Super Bowl because they
Yeah,
lost to
because
Aaron
the Packers
Rodgers.
beat them. Yeah, they lost to Aaron Rodgers. But all I'm saying
Cowboys
is that,
ain't been there.
Cowboys are the championship organization, brother.
You talking about championship organization since when?
Since 1996.
Yeah, that's almost 30 years ago, Joe.
That's
just
fine,
like you tried to tell me with Ohio State, it got to be
fine.
a time limit in this since this.
No, but again, when I was bringing you with Ohio State, I was at least telling you about some teams that have won a championship before. Don't compare the Cowboys and the Falcons have never won. That's all I'm saying to you.
But all I'm saying is for Skylar's lifetime, the Cowboys have never won either.
Okay.
Nor been in the Super Bowl. So every time, just like I said about Josh Allen, when we watching the Super Bowl, because everybody tuned in, they ain't there. You can talk about 1996, but you might as well talk about 73 too.
It's funny.